so heavy in the streets. My dues, you better get used to things. And I don't care what you say about me, they say. And he does it with the best, runs it in the west.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and for any newbies, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, like, and comment if you like what you see. Today I'll be doing an everyday eyebrow tutorial with products from Dollar Tree. Yes, I said that. Products from Dollar Tree made my eyebrows go from 0 to 100 real quick. So keep watching. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you learn something. Let's get right into this video. As you can see, I already started off with one eyebrow done and the other incomplete, which I will be filming for you guys. Also, throughout the tutorial, you will be seeing a finger with a band-aid on it. That is my finger. I had cut myself with a scissor, so I have a band-aid on. Don't mind it. My nails are done. So, just ignore that. Alright, so let's get started. Today, we will be using this eyebrow pencil from Dollar Tree. It came in a pack of 2 for $1. And I'm just using this one right now because this is the one that I opened first. And it's a regular eyebrow pencil, nothing special. I like that it has a lot of length to it because, you know, when you sharpen it, it gets shorter and shorter and shorter. And then they give you a second one, so this will last me for a while because I don't do my eyebrows every day, so yes. And anyways, this is the pencil that I will be using today, and I advise that you sharpen your pencil before beginning this process. My pencil was sharpened, but as you can see, I already did one eyebrow off camera, so it's not as sharp anymore, but I'll sharpen it and be right back. So I am back, and before we start using our pencil, you can use any of your little brushes that look like this. I forgot what they're called, but you can see, you know what I'm talking about. You can use any one of those to just brush out your eyebrows before you begin. I like to brush my eyebrows up and then push the tail down like this. Drag the tail down and brush the rest of the eyebrow upwards, like so. Now you will begin using your pencil. My pencil is sharpened, and I will lightly, and when I say lightly, I mean lightly. Do not go harshly. When you go harshly, you will make a dark, disgusting line, and it will look so unnatural. So I will go lightly and underline my eyebrow. Do not draw a whole new shape for your eyebrow. Unless you have like a lot of hair missing in one place, then okay. But as you can see, my eyebrow is fairly okay. So all I have to do is underline it. And you just go over it lightly. And just keep drawing the lines until you have a full line of your liking. Like so. Your eyebrow should look like this. Now I will do a line on the top of the brow. That I wouldn't say overlining it because you're not overlining it, but you're lining it up on the top. And when I do the top, unlike the bottom where I started from the beginning, when I do the top, I will not start from the beginning. I will start about 2 inches back, and it's not the middle, it's just 2 inches back is where I would start. I don't like starting from the beginning because it gives it a harsh, unnatural line, and I don't like that. So I do not start from the beginning. If you're doing this and you accidentally overline your eyebrows, that is okay. You do not have to wipe it off. We will be concealing, so you're gonna be good. Now that you have your underline and your top line, you will now fill in your brows as much as you please. I do not like having my brows too dark, so I will only be doing little light strokes through it just to fill in any missing spaces. But if you want it like that, then that is up to you. That is your liking, but this is just what I'm going to be doing for my eyebrow. You fill into as much as you please. I hope that you noticed when I filled in the beginning of this, I just drew little lines up, strokes that will be very natural looking. So you will not have a harsh line in the beginning. It will have a natural fade. That's what I like. Now you would take back your thingy spoolie. Is it called a spoolie? I think it's called a spoolie. Oh my gosh, that's what it's called. Take your spoolie and go through it. See how if you drew upwards in the beginning of your brows like I told you to, then you should be doing this. When you fill in the rest of your brows, you go this direction. And then when you get to the tail, you drag it down like you did before. Let's do it again. I also like to go like this in the front. You take your spoolie, make it go like stand up and go like this. It makes it look really natural. Like, blending in your brow is the most important step. You cannot skip this. If you skip this, your eyebrows will look so dark and harsh and unnatural, and everyone will know you drew them on. And so your eyebrows should be looking at like this at this point. Now for concealer. This is a Dollar Tree video, but Dollar Tree does have concealer, but not for black women. Like, women of color, you're not going to find your concealer there. I looked all over. There's concealer, but that is more for fair skin tone women. So, but I do have some cheap concealers that could dupe for those. You know, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this everywhere. Everyone uses these. Very cheap, and they work just as good. So I'm using the LA Pro Girl concealers in the shade Fawn and Warm Sand, and I will be mixing them. It is already mixed on my hand up here, and that's what I'll be using for my underbrow. This right here is something else that I'll be using for my overbrow. I don't really know what to call that, but yeah. So we're going to use this shade to underline what we just underlined. You use a flat brush like so. This is one of my flat concealer brushes that I got from Ulta, and you'll be using that to conceal. You put the concealer on both sides of the flat brush. Make sure you have a smooth application. It's not bulky or too much or too little, so that you will have a great application. Now when you start, I do not start in the beginning. I start in 2 inches back like I did before. I don't really know if it's actually 2 inches, so do not measure it, but I'm just saying 2 inches. And you go very lightly. You see that little line right there? It's like a light line, very lightly. And then you drag it to the front. Like so. Your eyebrow should look like this. And then you pull it down. You pull it down. And your eyebrow should be looking like this right now. Then I take my Real Techniques brush. You could use an eyeshadow brush, but all of my eyeshadow brushes are dirty right now. They have eyeshadow on it, so I'm not going to use that. But this is a regular Real Techniques brush. And Dollar Tree also has eyeshadow brushes. I have a whole bunch of them, but like I said, they are dirty. But you could use that to blend out this. And you just blend it, tap it, or stroke it, or whatever you want to do until it's blended to your liking. In the front of the brow, if you just want to go up and down, I like that to give it a little airbrush effect in the front of the brow. Like I said before, I don't like having hard lines or anything like that. I don't like my front being too defined. It looks very unnatural. Okay. This is just the way I like it. Perfect for me. I then used the same Ulta brush and I wiped off the product that I had on it before. And I will be dipping into my Fawn concealer and the shade of my foundation. I mixed those two together for my top brow so it would blend more in with my forehead. And mixing those two together, and I will put that on my brush and then use that to line up the top of my brow. When lining up the top of my brow, once again, you start a couple inches back. Do not start from the front. The same thing you did to the bottom, you'll be doing to the top. Remember, you're light-handed. And then for the front, I would just drag it. And this is how it should be looking. You then go back in with either your eyeshadow brush or a rotating brush like I am and blend that out. And it should look like this. I go back in with my spoolie and blend it out again. Your eyebrows should look like this at the end, and please remember that your eyebrows are sisters, not twins, and definitely not cousins. Meaning that your eyebrows should look very similar, but not the exact same, and also not completely different. The reason why they shouldn't look identical is because it takes away all the naturalness. Because no one is born with perfectly symmetrical eyebrows. Like, that is unnatural, you know? So make sure it looks natural. And this is the way to go. Now that we are done, we just have one more thing to add. Last but not least, highlights. This highlight I got from Dollar Tree. LA Colors Shimmering Loose Eyeshadow. It comes with a brush, and this is the shade Honeysuckle. Yes. And I'm going to apply this as highlight underneath my brow. Just watch. Yes, look at this. Only $1. Only $1, and this highlight is so pretty. This was my first ever highlight when I first started getting into makeup and I didn't have money or nothing like that. I went to Dollar Tree and got me a damn highlighter. And let me tell you, I ain't never regret this, okay? Add as much as you like. I like to have a lot of highlight because, you know, I'm extra or whatever. It's real cute too. And it comes with a lot inside of it. I had this for about a year now. I don't really use it like that because, you know, I've been introduced to other highlights such as, but still, it lasts a while. And you put it on like that, and then you just blend it out with your finger. And boom, you done, sis. Thank you for watching my eyebrow tutorial. I hope you learned something today. And Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Like and comment if you want to. And add me on Instagram and Snapchat. That'll be down in my description. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks.